Hey there guys, it's Tina and I am back, barely, because I am damaged and things are going on. As you guys all know, we're all aware this is a global situation, so I don't have to explain it to you. But I just wanted to come on camera and chat with you guys, catch up with what's been going on, talk about some things, and play in some makeup, because at this point that's all I can do to keep myself sane and not go stir crazy. And hopefully this too can be a little bit of a distraction for you guys, just a little bit. We can keep each other company, keep each other entertained. What am I talking about? Keep each other entertained. I don't know. A lot is going on, guys. So if you want to see how I got this look and just chat with me, catch up, then stay tuned and I will talk to you guys soon. Alright guys, so as usual we're starting off with a clean, freshly washed face. And I was gonna do my brows off camera, and then I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna do everything on camera so we can just talk, right? Because this is a get ready with me, and it's a chatty get ready with me. It's a makeup and chat because we need to talk about some things. So, clean, freshly washed face. I'm going in with some moisturizer. This is from Prairie MD. I think they sent this to me, and oh god. So I've been going through my collection, you know, as you do when you are stuck inside. I don't consider it stuck inside, if I'm honest with you. I like being inside. I'm a homebody. I am like the perfect candidate for this self-quarantine kind of situation, kind of setup where we're socially distancing and we're isolating and we're staying off the roads and we're staying away from people, and just listen, we're doing our part. At least I am, and I hope you guys are too. We're doing our part to flatten the curve, and that means less people will get infected, less people will die from the virus. The point is, we need to flatten the curve. We need to reduce that gradient so that it's not as steep, and that means not as many people are impacted. But the way people are carrying on, it's like, why are you out here in these streets? You need to sit down. And thankfully I don't have a problem with sitting down, but then I've been sitting and thinking about like people who really don't have that option. And we're not talking about the essential people, the essential service people that have to be out there working, or even people that are working because they have to provide for their family. I'm thinking about the kids, or even spouses, or people that are in abusive homes that now are gonna have to be home in that environment, and how toxic that is. Or maybe you're in a living situation that's not necessarily ideal. So suppose you live in a home where you have a single room and there are like 10 people sharing that space and a single bathroom. That is toxic within itself. So it's like, I can understand some people not wanting to even be home. Like, home is not comfortable. So now it's like, I am just dreading all this, and people are making jokes and making comments about, oh, marriages, the divorce rate is gonna go up. And I think they said that the divorce rate in China has increased after their shutdown. And that's because spouses are home now and they're seeing each other more consistently, and now they're like, you know what, I can't stand this person, we're gonna need to go ahead. But yeah, it's all fun and games until it's serious, and I don't want to really talk about how serious it is, but you think about how if you're with an abusive spouse, right? They are on edge, everybody's on edge, everybody's stressed out, right? So not only are you like in a confined space with this person or these people, now everybody is at a heightened rate of stress, and the probability of people getting, oh my, I don't want to think about it. Like, these are the things that I think about, because I think about situations where people, I'm privileged. Let's call a spade a spade. I'm privileged. I live alone. I have 2 full rooms and a loft, and I have a whole living room. I have a kitchen space. Like, I have space to move around, exist. Like, I have space. I have 2 bathrooms. You know what I mean? I have space where I'm very comfortable. In fact, I had my niece here with me. She spent a week and a half because her living situation isn't necessarily the most ideal for her, which is, you know, things happen when you're teenagers and stuff, and you have problems with your parents, and you know how it is. And so she was spending she spent a week and a half with me because she was over by my mom's house, and my mom wanted to go to Maryland because they have another house down there, because she's in Brooklyn, and she's like, nah, I need to go. And I'm like, you know what, that may be the best thing, thank you, because Brooklyn right now in New York is like the epicenter. Like, a lot of outbreaks are happening, and she lives close to one of the major hospitals, and there's so many cases at that hospital. So I'm like, yeah, you know what, you need to go. So, oh, we're leading into the story of what happened to me, child. But anyway, so she was staying at my mom's house. So she was at my mom for like a few days, and I went over to see my mom. So I went over to see my mom because if she's going to Maryland, I need to see my mom before she goes. Like, I've been isolated for well over a month. It's going on, what, 6 weeks for me now? Yeah, it's probably even, yeah, it's been a while because I have been home since February. So I was not allowed in the office. I didn't go into the office. I think I've been to the office one time since February. So I've been home, child. I've been doing this. So I pretty much know if I was exposed while I was in Italy that it should have been like done by now, right? I'm 6 weeks out, I should be fine. I can't get tested because the tests aren't available, so what are you gonna do? So I don't think I contracted it, unless I'm asymptomatic, and I don't know, but I don't think I contracted it, okay? I don't think I've been exposed or whatever. I haven't been in contact because I didn't get sick at all, no symptoms at all. So I felt pretty comfortable and confident going to see my mom, but you know, we still did the whole, I didn't hug her. No, I did end up hugging her. That's my mom. Listen, that's my mommy, and I needed to hug her. I needed to see my mom, okay? And actually, her husband was sick. And I was like, I know you ain't over here gonna get my mama sick, because no, sir, excuse. So he was actually sick, and he sounded awful, but it seems as if it was just like the regular cold, like a spring cold or whatever, because he was very stuffy, nasally, very mucusy, you know, all of that, right? Congested and stuff. So I was like, I need to see my mother, because heaven forbid anything happens and I didn't see her. No, child. So I went over and saw my mom, and then my niece was over there, but they wanted to go to Maryland, but she didn't want to go to Maryland, because let me tell you about the house in Maryland. My mama always telling people about come to the house in Maryland and come hang out, and I'm like, mommy, nobody wants to come to that house in Maryland. Let me tell you something. There is no internet. She just called me too. She's like, yeah, we don't have any internet, and then we cut off the cable. So I'm like, you don't have cable, you don't have internet, so where you invite people come over there for come do? Come sit down and stare upon you? No, miss. I like you, I love you, I don't enjoy you that much that I'm just gonna spend the whole time staring you in the face. I am very sorry, mommy. No, it's not gonna work. She doesn't even have cable because she cut off the cable, right? Because if you're not there, like, why are you paying? Like, they go there like once a month, maybe once every 2 months. So it's not like she needs to have cable down there, because why are you paying like $100 a month for a service that you use very infrequently? So she don't have cable. Them have 2 little channels on the TV. And what? No. And you don't have Wi-Fi, so it's not even like I can go down there and set up the Wi-Fi. So anyway, they wanted to go to Maryland. That's the point. And I'm like, all right, cool. Because Maryland, all right, they are a little bit more isolated. There are less cases. And so, all right, good. I'm gonna go on. So, I went over there, and my niece was there, and they weren't gonna leave because, of course, she doesn't want to. She's a teenager. She's 17, so she doesn't want to go with them to Maryland to go coop up in a house. Like, who wanted that? What color this? This is Deep Golden from ColourPop. I think it's like shade 40 now or 45. So I was like, all right, she doesn't want to go, but you guys want to go, and I think it's better if you go now before anything gets worse, because this was when it was ramping up, right? Because New York, it was getting like the whole situation. So I said, listen, she can stay with me until she like figures out what she want to do, if she want to go back to her mama house, her mama and them. So I took my niece and we came back to my place, and she just left yesterday actually. So she was obviously bored here because I am a very quiet person. Like, I'm not out here, right? And plus I have to work. My job did not close down. They closed down for non-essential people, so I'm not allowed in the office. I wasn't even allowed before, but we have other essential workers that need to be there. So they actually have, because New York put the law, not law, but they passed like I don't know what is considered, like they passed something. It's a rule, a restriction, whatever. I don't know what it's called, but you can't have non-essential office buildings open and have a certain number of employees in there. So they got around somehow to have a certain number of employees in the office. So we have certain people that go in that have to go in to complete some of the work that we need to do. But I still have to work remotely, so I'm set up at home with like the whole laptop and the multiple monitors and like the whole docking station. Like, I'm here, okay? We're working, and I've been doing that for, like I said, over like going on almost 2 months now. It's gonna be 2 months soon. So yeah, wait, March, and then we're in April. Yeah, it's gonna be almost 2 months for me. So I've been doing that anyway. So during the day I'm working, and then she needs to go to school, but you listen, it is messing up everybody because nobody knows what to do. They're trying to do the Zoom classes, or they're trying to do it on Google Hangouts, and the teachers don't know what to do. Nobody knows what the hell to do. So I'm sure she was bored, but you know, we have Netflix and Hulu, and she's on her phone and stuff. So she was amply entertained, you know, as much as she can entertain herself. I'm gonna use this new palette from Melt Cosmetics. It's the The Rustic palette from Melt Cosmetics, which is an extension of their Rust Stack. So the Rust Stack has 5 shades, and then this palette has 10 shades. So they added 5 more shades, and then one of these shades in here is called Rot. And instead of doing just plain Rot, they deepened it, darkened it, and called it Rot Squared. Or I'm just like, why don't you call it Rot 2.0? But it's like Rot Squared because it's whatever. Listen, the point is, okay, I got this palette and I'm gonna wear it right now. So she was over here, and I was like, all right, it's a better place for her than going wherever with them. So I'm gonna go in with this shade. I'm gonna start with Erode, which is one of the new shades. It's this mustardy shade, and my little Suku brush. So she was here. What was I talking about? I don't even know what the hell I was talking about. She got bored by now, I'm sure, and she missed her mom, I'm sure, and her brother. So she went to go hang out with them. I said if she needs to come back, she can come back. But let me tell you how the toilet paper shortage is not cool, because I had toilet paper. I have Charmin, and I use the mega roll, so I had a stash of toilet paper just because that's how I roll anyway, no pun intended. But that's how I keep my stuff, like paper towel, toilet paper, all the household items I keep. I have a stash of them. I always have backup. So I had toilet paper, but when she comes now, I have to have toilet paper for 2 people. And remember, I have 2 bathrooms. This little girl, and she ain't little no more, she grown, but she went through 2 mega rolls of toilet paper in a week and 2 days. Mega rolls. So the mega rolls are the ones that are equivalent to 4 normal rolls of toilet paper. So I'm like, how the hell you use 8 rolls of toilet paper in a week? Excuse me? And mind you, we have a toilet paper shortage now because I can't find toilet paper anywhere. I went to Target, Walmart, I'm at the supermarkets. I'm trying to find toilet paper. There's no toilet paper, and this little girl used up 2 mega rolls. I was like, nah, you need, no, Meanwhile, I have my mega roll that I've been had in my bathroom, and I haven't gone through it yet. And she went through 2. How, Sway? How? Now, I told her there's no more toilet paper. I'm giving you this last one, and if you use it up, you just shit out of luck. Literally, I don't know what to tell you, because I don't know what you wiping. So listen, your vagina and your butt cannot be that huge that it's like she wiping her whole body with the toilet paper, and I'm like, nope, ain't got it. And I have flushable wipes. I have a couple more rolls, but like, I'm not giving it to her. I refuse. Anyway, I'm going in with Rubbish now, which is the other mustardy brown. So anyway, but she was like not a problem to have over. But what I'm finding with these kids is they end up staying up very late because it's almost like they're on vacation, they're on spring break, and then she's not attending her classes and I'm not gonna sit on you. I wake her up to go to her classes, but like they have no structure to the classes because the teachers don't know what the hell to do. So anyway, the point is she was cute, she's cute, but now she gone home, so now I'm home alone, and that's cool and everything. But back to the story of going to see my mom. Oh, I'm going in with the shade Rust now, which is the darker brown. And so I go to see I'm going to see my mom, so I'm getting ready, I'm dressed and stuff and blah blah blah. So now I had to take the garbage out. So, you know, because I'm doing the cleaning, that's what I was talking about. Oh, that's how it came up, the moisturizer. So I'm cleaning and going through my things, and I'm, you know, going through different things that I haven't used that I need to use up and just make use out of. So I'm going through all that stuff in my collection, and so I'm accumulating like tons and tons of garbage. You know what happens as you spring clean, you end up with tons of stuff to throw out. This is a scratchy ass brush, I'm not using that one. So now I'm taking out the garbage because I'm like, all right, let me take out the garbage. I have some other stuff to bring to the car, but let me take out the garbage because I had like a box because I got my delivery from what's their name, Cleona Cosmetics. I'm gonna share that with you guys. Actually, I did the swatches and stuff, and I'm gonna do like a swatch party and like a quick review, nothing crazy. So that video is coming up. I already edited the majority of it, and I love when I edit those videos because to me I feel so accomplished when they're done, because I'm like, look how much work I put into this and it looks so great, and then they don't get views, and that's another thing, but that's not the point right now. So I had this big box with packing peanuts and bubble wrap and all this stuff, right? So I have the box and I have the bag of garbage. So here I go outside, and I don't like how this looks so ugly, but anyway, so I'm gonna make it work, don't worry about it. So I'm gonna go in with Mar, which is one of the other new shades. That's a darker red base brown. Y'all remember in my last video I told you how I fell and busted my ass and my knee got ruined? Guess what happened? Guess what happened? Y'all, I fell again. Oh my god. Oh, this was so bad. And if you follow me on Instagram, then you know that I busted my whole ass again, taking out the garbage. And I'm gonna show you something right now. I'm gonna show you where I busted my ass. So there's this ledge that you have to step down in order to go across to the trash thing, the big trash trash thing, the thing that the trash goes in, right? So you have to go there, but you have to walk across this thing, and there's this little ledge. I'm gonna show you the little ledge. Look at this stupid little ledge. It's not a big deal. Like, I've walked past this many times, like hundreds of times, maybe even thousands. Why am I falling? When I tell you I twisted my ankle. So this time I didn't fall on my knee like I did last time. That was the last thing, and it's the same, like it's almost in the same spot that I fell the last time, and I'm like, I am cursed. I am cursed. Somebody will be me. Somebody put the guzu on me, and I need to go to somebody to get a proper wash off and some blessing of some holy water, because somebody put something that curse on me, boy. Y'all, I twisted my ankle so hard. You know when you twist your ankle and it bend all the way? Praise G. I don't know how I ain't scream. Like, I did not make a sound. I just went down. So I twisted my ankle and I felt it twist. The box of peanuts, not packing peanuts, went flying. The garbage bag went flying. Thank God I tied it. So everything goes flying. I go down and I'm just like, I fell I'm on my ass at this point because you twist your ankle, you just fall down and stuff. Oh my god, it was so painful. This was more painful than the knee. And the knee, I thought that was painful, and I haven't fallen like that in years, like I said in that last video. And to fall like that twice, why is this so muddy and dirty? Ew. So to fall like that, I think it's the concealer. That concealer was not doing me any favors. But anyway, to fall like that twice in the space of 2 weeks, my whole spirit left my body, guys. It hurt so bad. Like, I thought for sure I broke something. That's how bad it hurt. I'm like, Christ mercy, Lord have mercy. I'm going in with rot. I was so... And then the flashback came with the knee, but this time I wasn't bleeding, but this time hurt so much more because I for sure tore some ligaments in my ankle. Like, that's a sprained ankle. That's for sure. I tore something, but I thought like, no, I broke something. That's how bad it hurt. And I sat down on the ground, right? So now it was windy, so now the peanuts are flying everywhere. The trash is there, and I'm like, I still gotta go to the bin to put the trash in there, and I'm gonna need to pick up some of this trash. When I tell you I left them peanuts right there, because now I have to hop on my good foot. And this was my, which foot is this? My left foot that it happened. I'll show you the foot. I'm gonna show you the foot. Let me show you the foot. Wait, let me tell you first. So I hop, like I'm hopping in pain, like shooting pain at this point. I am so hurt. But I hopped to the garbage. I had to make 2 trips because now I have to go with the box, and then I hop back. Thank God it was a short hop. So I hop with the garbage bag and put them in the garbage. But I'm like, I'm in so much pain, guys. Like, I'm ready to cry. Like, it's that kind of pain that you just want to call your mother. But now, here's a stupid thing, and I'm not doing this ever again. I came out the house without my phone because I'm like, I'm just going to the garbage can. It's not going to be a big deal, right? I'm just throwing things in the trash. Not a big deal. Never again, because I couldn't even call anybody because I was in so much pain because I swore my ankle was broken. I just sat on the ground, like on the little ledge that did me in. I just sat there, and I wanted to, like, I was borderline ready to cry, but I just sat there because I didn't know. I was like, how am I gonna get back in the house right now? Because just hopping over to throw out the trash was enough. Like, I was, because you still get the little, you jump in, so you still feel the little jolts in your ankle, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. And I have no phone, I can't call anybody. My neighbor saw me and was like, you alright? I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm really not. I'm really not. Like, I'm ready to be in tears. But it's like, alright, I can't cry right now. I should have really cried. I should have just cried, but I had makeup on, so I can't cry. You know you a hot mess when you won't even cry because it's just gonna mess up your makeup. But I was like, no, I have somewhere to go. Like, how am I gonna do it? But I didn't even know if I could make it to see my mom anymore, because this was before this is prepping to go see my mom. I was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna make it. So now I hopped my ass back to my place. So remember, now I had to go upstairs. Just like when I mash up my knee, I had to go upstairs, and I'm like, I don't know. So it took me a while just to hop to my door, and then from there I had to come up the stairs. Now thankfully the other foot was fine. I was actually very surprised that I was able to make it up the stairs. I'm gonna go in with Classic, which is the ivory shade, the yellow ivory. I was surprised that I was woo, that's pigmented. I was surprised I made it up the stairs, okay? I was surprised I made it. But like, I just bit my lip and hopped my ass up the stairs and just dealt with the pain. Like, I just was like, you just gotta make it in, because you don't have a phone, you don't have nothing. Your neighbor just walked past because he was like, you okay? He ain't even wait for an answer. He was like, all right, bye. And he kept it moving, and I'm like, he ain't even, like, I told him I just fell, and he ain't even, you know what, go ahead. Let me see you fall. I ain't helping you. So, hop my ass into the house, right? Now, I called my mom, and I was like, Mommy, I don't know if I'm gonna make it, because I just busted my whole ass. And she's like, again? And I'm like, again? Busted it up. I'm gonna go in with foundation. I'm gonna use my DUR Backstage. I really shouldn't be using this. I should use a foundation that I ain't even really loving. Let me see which one. I'm gonna use this one. This is the Magic Foundation from Charlotte Tilbury. It's not that I don't love this foundation, because I do really like it, but I haven't been using it, and I'm sure it's gonna go bad because I've had it for a while now, and it's a nice foundation, and I haven't used it on camera. So this is shade 9.5. Now Charlotte needs to step it up and stop with the limited shade range. Like, what are we doing? What, you can't invest in including darker shades for darker skinned people? Like, how is this 9.5 for me? Like, I'm usually like in the middle part of a decent shade range, like closer to the end, but still like mid-range. Like, I'm not supposed to be one of the darkest shades. Like, are you serious? Anyway, so mommy, I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it, because I just broke my foot. Like, I seriously thought it was broken or fractured or something, because that felt so terrible. Remember when I told you guys, I was knocking on wood, about how I haven't broken out in a while, and then this happened, and I was like, you know what, see why you're not supposed to talk about it, because you jinx yourself. But I applied my my little acne dot to it, because it was a bad pimple, and I'm like, this is not one that I can pop. And you gotta know the pimples. You gotta know your face and know the pimples that you get, right? So I was like, I can't even pop it. So I put the Peace Out Acne tab on it, and it went down, but it's still not fully healed yet. So I'm just waiting for it to, because if I was gonna mess with it, it was gonna look worse than it does now. But anyway, so I was like, mommy, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna call you back. Like, I'm ready to, like, I told her I was like ready to be on my way. I'm gonna text her when I'm on my way. And I was like, I really don't know if I'm gonna be able to know. She's like, well, let me know. And so I laid on my bed for like a half an hour, right? And I was like, listen, it hurts like hell, but I think you can make it. It's your left foot, so it's not like you have to drive with it. And it's your ankle, so it's not like your knee, where to me your knee takes more of a hit than your ankle does. But anyway, let me go dampen this sponge. So I still ended up going, because it was my ankle, so I could still kind of tippy toe on my toes. Like, I could walk and put my toe down, and it didn't like hurt that much. And that's when I realized, okay, it's probably not a break. It may be a fracture, but it's definitely a bad sprain. And I think it's just a level 1 or grade 1 type sprain, because I think I definitely damaged ligaments. Like, I tore them, but I don't think they were ripped at all. Like, my ankle doesn't, it still feels stable. It's not loose or wobbly, so it doesn't feel like anything was permanently damaged. But I definitely for sure ripped something, because the bruising, okay, let me show you. I'm gonna show you how swollen my ankle was. So of course you have the rice method, where you rest. No, is it the rest no, rice is rest, ice, compress, and elevate, right? So I was doing that. I iced it before I went to my mom, and I brought my ice pack, so I had it on my ankle in the car, right? Like, I had like a sock on, and I stuck the little ice pack in there, so I was cool, you know? And the ice really did help to soothe the pain a lot, because it hurt so bad. But it was really swollen, like big fat swollen, and my ankles are a little bit fat already, so you know, it might look a little bit extra fat, but like, it was so bad, guys. And then the bruising, look at the bruising. The bruising is so bad, and I'll probably try to insert like different clips so you can see how my ankle looks. It looks really bad, and it hurts really bad. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna go back in with the, no, let me go, what do I want to do? I'm gonna go in with the Antique shade, which is the peachy shade, on a shader brush. So it's like really swollen, really black and blue, and the black and blue goes all the way up to above my ankle bone. So it's almost not on my shin, but like on the side part of my foot. Like, I really twisted it really hard and really bad. So I'm gonna mix in some of the classic shade, which is the ivory one, to like, yeah, that looks better, right? No man, I really damaged my ankle bad, bad, bad. And I'm like, how you gonna ruin your knee and now your ankle? And mind you, under normal circumstances, I might have considered going to the doctor to get an x-ray to make sure I didn't really damage my foot. But with everything going on, it's like I can't even really go to the doctor right now because it's an emergency, but it's not like a dire emergency, and I don't want to overwhelm the system. So I'm like, I'm just gonna ride this out. If it gets worse or if the pain doesn't subside, then I'll consider it. But for now, I don't want to overwhelm the system. I'm just gonna sit this one out and just ice it, rest it, do the compression, and stay off of it as much as possible, which was good because now I'm home, so I can definitely stay off of it. So I've just been resting it as much as I can. Now I have to cook and stuff, so I have to still be on it, and I try to be on it as little as possible. Should I show you right now? Can I show you? Oh, let me see if you guys can see it. If it looks terrible, I'm just gonna insert a little clip so you can see it. So, so that's the like you can see the bruising still here. It's a little bit swollen still. And ow, god damn it. So the bruise comes all the way up here. I don't know what I'm doing now, guys. I probably shouldn't be doing this, but the point is, y'all can see it. That's where I'm at. But I try to stay off of it as much as possible because if I stay on it too long, it ends up getting swollen. And the swelling only went down in the last couple of days because I got an ankle wrap and a strap to really hold it and in place and like compress it. So that's why the swelling has kind of gone down. But it still hurts really bad. And I mean, I don't know, right? I need powder. I'm gonna use my La Prairie powder. But anyway, my mom is doing great. She, again, the sickness that her husband had, she ended up getting a little cold as well after that. And you know me, I'm concerned. I'm like, oh, what? But no, it was just a little cold. She's fine now. And they are isolating themselves in Maryland, because that's the other thing. If you're traveling from New York, they're telling you if you go to another state, you better stay inside, you better stay away, and it's the right thing to do. So she actually packed their car up, so they have a van, so that's a good thing. So they had food and all their supplies, so they brought that down with them, so they didn't have to be outside around other people. Plus the house that they have is away from other people, which is the good thing about those less metropolitan areas. Like the houses are further apart. In Brooklyn, she's in a brownstone, so she's literally like right next to other people. So that's good that she's able to like be there and just isolate for now. So they're inside. They're doing gardening in the backyard, but like apart from that, they're inside. So I'm happy about that. As far as I go, I'm inside. I've gone to the grocery store a couple of times, and I've been to the pharmacy to get my ankle wrap. But other than that, I'm staying inside too. And at the grocery store, they have the tape now, the lines to show you the 6 feet of distance. But like for me in the grocery store, I'm in and out. I'm in, I know what I'm getting, and that's it. I'm not Minatari, like I'm not delaying. Like I come for this specific thing, I'm in, I'm out. That's it. And me and my niece, like she goes with me because I want her to she needed to get air, like to get out, you know. And so we just walk, like we walk literally next to each other. We're far from everybody else. I grab what I need and I speed through it. No, we're not staying. No. And the good thing about Long Island is a lot of places are drive-through, so, and there's more space too, and there are less people. Well, there's a lot of people still, but it's less people, so you're not around as many people, so we're able to still be out in public and still social distance. So that was the good thing. But we've been inside, plus the weather hasn't been that great. It's cold, it's rainy, so we've been inside and didn't really want to go outside anyway. So that's been good for us. But I'm just so, like, I don't want to think about it too much because it makes me feel so bad about people that aren't able to do this or do it comfortably. Like it's so hard, and then there are people who are losing their jobs, and it makes me like, I don't want to, you know what, I'm not going to talk about it, but I'm just wishing you guys all the best, because it's hard, okay? It's hard, and it makes me sad. And you know what makes me sad? I think about the kids that are, nope, not gonna do it. I will cry. I will cry. I can't think about it, like the impoverished countries. And that's the other thing, like, you have these fucking privileged people that are buying tickets, they're going on vacation, they're traveling and shit, and they're bringing this stuff to third world countries where they're gonna definitely overwhelm their healthcare system. And like, people are being so fucking reckless, and I'm just so mad at people. But I'm like, that's why I was like, alright, I'm still gonna film videos. Like, I posted a couple of videos, and I was like, my intention was to keep filming and posting videos. Since I'm home, I can kind of do content, but then, like, I'm not in the mood. And then I was like, you know what, I'm not even gonna force it. And then the other thing is that this is gonna sound a little whiny right now, and I'm gonna whine for a little bit, okay? I know I shouldn't whine, but I film videos, I post the videos, and then I feel like, I don't know if it's that people don't want to watch, or if it's YouTube isn't recommending it, but people have mentioned to me that they don't get my videos in their timeline, they have to go searching for it. But like, I'm not getting the views, and so it's like, alright, I get like 2,000 views per video. Even like some videos that I think will do, maybe it's me and the content is not exciting enough to people to click on it. Maybe I'm not clickbaity enough. Maybe I'm not doing those kinds of videos. Maybe it's me. But if it's me, then I need to just sit back then. Fine, I'll just, because you know, I'm still just gonna do the content that is comfortable for me, and that makes me want to put less effort into my content. Because if I'm gonna spend hours and hours and hours doing a video and then it gets 2,000 views, then I'm like, okay, what's the point, you know? And I know people are here like, oh, look, your numbers are growing, you're gonna get to 100,000 soon. And I'm like, nope. Because what you don't know is that every time I post a video, I lose subscribers. I'm in the red. My channel has not been in the green in years, probably 2 years now. So I don't gain subscribers like that. The last set of subscribers I gained was from some drama. That's not my thing. I'm not trying to gain subscribers like that, right? So after that, I haven't gained any. So it's like, all right, I'm just losing subscribers. I post videos, I don't get views, and then I post videos and the subscribers go. So it's like, I don't even feel like posting videos anymore, and I don't feel like filming. So I'm just not doing it, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna film when I feel like it, if I feel like it. If I film something and I don't feel like editing, I'm not gonna force myself to edit it. And that's just what it is. It just is what it is at this point. But I'm gonna try, guys. I'm gonna try to motivate myself. You guys motivate me, which is why I keep coming back, because I get comments. It's not like I'm not getting comments, because you guys, y'all are so sweet. I fucking love y'all. Y'all leave me comments and stuff. Y'all like thumbs up the videos, which is good to see, because that's what kind of inspires me to keep going. But like, sometimes if it's just, I really don't want to complain. I really don't want to, but it's a little bit it doesn't motivate me to post, is what I'm saying. So anyway, I'm gonna still try though, because I want to actually do a collection video, just like go through my drawers behind me and show you guys what I have. So I'll probably do that too. And then, like I said, I have the swatch video ready to go for, what is it? The Clionadh Cosmetics shadows, which those are awesome. I'm gonna actually film that right now. So yeah, that's just what's going on with me, guys. I wanted to see if you guys wanted me to do a live too. I've never done a live, and I don't know how to do a live, so I'm like skeptical. And I'm like, I asked on Twitter, like, what's the best time to do a live? I'd rather film a video in my own time, edit it and post it, rather than like do a live. But I don't know, guys. I don't know. Nobody knows, and it's fine. In this time, it's fine to not know and not be sure and just be all over the place, and that's what this video is. I'm all over the place, but I wanted to just talk to you guys and catch up with you and actually play with that palette. The palette is cute enough, but it's definitely gonna get muddy if you do too much, and it's definitely gonna give you a darker look if you use the majority of the shades, because the only light shades in the palette are these two, which this one is definitely light, but this one is not that light. So everything else is like a very grungy dark thing, which is kind of like, it's the rust stack, and I mean one of the shades is rot, so what do you really expect? Rubbish and stuff. So I like it, but it would definitely be something that I use other shades to brighten it up. And it's a it's cute. Like, look, it's cute. It's cute enough, but you see how this is kind of a harsh line, and that is that me? Is that me? Maybe I'm dusty and I don't know to blend, but it's not that easy to blend out that color. And I mean, the concealer too was my skin tone, so that's not exactly helping anything, but you see what I mean? Like, it's cute enough, so I like it enough. Oh guys, look at this. Look at my gray hairs. Can you imagine? I'm just gonna let them live. Look upon this. I have gray hairs, guys. I am 37 and I'm just gonna let them happen. So if you see me with a little stripe, Michelle Wong hair on YouTube, she has her gray hairs and she sports it and she looks like all distinguished and shit. So I'm like, you know what? Let's look sophisticated, so I'm gonna just probably rock it. And if while it grows out it starts looking a little skunky, then I'll just use a mascara wand to kind of cover them a little bit while I carry on. But I'm gonna let it happen. I'm gonna let it happen. So that's the video, guys. That's me chatting, catching you up, getting ready, and just talking, right? Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna do nothing more. What am I gonna do? Lips, oh, lips, cheeks, oh God, should I do that? I'm not gonna do any of that. All right, fine. I'm just gonna do a little bronzer. I don't even want to do nothing else, to be honest with you. I'm gonna use this, who is this? Marc Jacobs brush, and do a little bronzer on my hairline. I don't even want to do any blush, guys, honestly. And then for the lip, I'm probably just gonna do like a little gloss, like something simple. I'm not trying to do nothing crazy. Alright, I'm just gonna put something quick on my cheeks too. This is my Cargo blush in Laguna. This is a really nice blush. I've liked it. I put it in my everyday setup right here. I'm just gonna pop that on my cheeks really quick. And then for the lips, let's just do a simple gloss. This is from Pat McGrath. It's the Bronze Temptation Lust Gloss. Yeah, I'm not trying to do anything crazy. I haven't been in the mood to do makeup at all. This is actually the first time I've done makeup in 2 weeks. Yeah, because I film videos and edit. They take me sometimes a week to post. So the videos that you've seen weren't even like right away. So I haven't been in the mood, guys. And I'm sure you guys are not in the mood either. So yeah, here's the look. It was fun. It was great. It was good times. I'm gonna go ahead and film a couple more videos for you guys, because, you know, I think it's okay to kind of try to maintain some sense of normalcy, and if I can provide some kind of distraction, I think you guys are also appreciative of that too, even though the views don't necessarily reflect that. I'm gonna put some highlighter on too. This is Day Gleam from Tarte. It's just the ones that watch and truly appreciate it, so I'm just gonna post for those who watch. So I've given up on like views and everything and subscribers. Like, I've really given up on getting to 100,000. I've just accepted that that's not gonna happen anymore, especially with how YouTube is these days. They shadow ban people and I don't want to be one of those people like Tati Westbrook and Nikki Tutorials that complains about views. I don't want to be that person. Like, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I see that it's discouraging. But they complain about getting only 1 million views, and I'm like, only? What? Like, it's ridiculous, their complaints. But I also understand it when you put your heart into something and you really think it's gonna succeed, and then it doesn't, and you're like, oh my god, you feel a little discouraged. But anyway, that is not here nor there. So I'll list the products down below as well as links on where you can pick them up. Those links are affiliate links. If you want to support the channel, definitely shop through the links. And I see people shop through the links too, so thank you so much for that support. I will also leave links to my Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat where we get down. I'm not posting as much, like I'm not the poster, right? But I'll post on Instagram, like you'll see my injured ass foot and like what's going on, but there's not a lot going on. I'm literally just at home working, like that's what I'm doing. So I hope you guys are staying safe. Like, be smart, guys, be smart, be safe, think about others, and just like let's just hope we get through this, because it is a time that we're living in. Who knew that we would be experiencing this, right? It's so crazy. This is history in the making. Like, whoo, lordy. Anyway, I'm gonna go and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.